Hello and welcome to a new vlog. Red light camera here. So I'm on my way to rehearsal again, but I'm getting there quite early this time because I am taking the headshots for the cast. So if those of you who don't know, I do have a degree in photography that I don't hardly ever use except for things like this. So when they come a-calling, I volunteer my, well, I don't know if I volunteer my services, you know, getting paid is nice, but yeah, so it's going to be a pretty long night because I'll be doing headshots for an hour and a half and then rehearsal for 3 hours after that. And today I'm choreographing the last new number of the show, and it is the biggest number of the show. It is the one number that has the entire cast in it. It's I'm a Believer, so it happens after bows. Yeah, full cast number, full cast, which means I have 49 people to wrangle. And it's hard to wrangle the smaller groups, so wrangling this bigger group, it's gonna suck. Yeah. But it'll be fun. I think as far as just having a good time doing a dance, I for sure think this one is the most fun to do. As the choreographer, I think I had the most fun choreographing this one. And I'm so prepared. I'm so prepared. I have all my dance notes printed out, and I made formations, like where everybody stands, and printed them all out. So there's no question marks or anything, because I tell you what, with this many people and this big a number to learn, I do not have time to spend the night going, I think maybe you stand here, well, let's rearrange. No. I don't have time. No one's got time for that. So I spent a couple of hours, actually, rearranging all the little people in my lucid chart until I think I got the formations correct so that everybody can easily move to their next formations without any trouble. Yeah, it was a little bit of a headache, but I think I got it done. The worst part is, you guys, the worst freaking part, I finished. There are 9 formations, and again, I told you it took me a couple of hours to figure all 9 formations out because there's 49 people and they go on and off stage. Sorry about the light. That's nice. What if I did this? Well, now I'm blind. That's fine. I realized after I finished all 9 formations, my numbers were off and I could not figure out why I only had 48 people on stage. Yep, it's because I skipped somebody. I skipped somebody who was in the very first formation. So I had to redo 7 of the 9 formations. Just completely redo them because I left her off. And it's not that she's not important, I just skipped it. And with 49 people, it's easy to forget that you lost somebody. So that is what happened. So that was special. Anyway, I am kind of looking forward to this rehearsal because, again, I think it's a fun one. We'll see if I'm still looking forward to it after doing headshots for an hour and a half, and after I've been there for an hour and nobody will be quiet and we're not getting anywhere. That might not be what happens, but that tends to be what happens. And I'm mentally preparing myself for it. So I'll see you there.
Yep.
Good morning. Red light video again. So I got up early this morning. It's Saturday. It is 8:53. Trying to get to rehearsal this morning. I did get up, I walked the dog, I took a shower, I blew out my hair, put on a nice outfit, which I normally would do none of this before a rehearsal, but I am leaving, not even after rehearsal, I have to leave before rehearsal's even over. Oh well. I'm going to Salt Lake with my friends because we have tickets to see Les Mis on tour, and I am very, very excited about that. And the matinee is at 1 o'clock, so I have to leave rehearsal like an hour early so that we can get there on time. So I'm just going to have the stage manager run the rest of rehearsal. Hopefully we'll have learned the rest of the choreography, and all they will be doing is cleaning the choreography while I'm gone, which is perfect. They can do that without me. Oh, beautiful, great. So I am running a little later than planned, which is not good because I kind of lectured the cast last night about being on time to rehearsals, and I told them, I kind of was like, listen, if I can get up and get all ready for this show tomorrow and be here on time, you guys can get here on time in your pajamas. I don't care what you're wearing, just be here on time. And I might be late. I have 6 minutes to get there. It's gonna depend on lights, and I'm hitting every freaking light red, so that's not helping me out. It's like karma's like, ha, ha, this is what you get. It's fine. So I told them at 9 a.m. on the nose, I was hitting play on the music of the song that we learned last night. And that was their only recap that they were going to get. So if they missed the run through at 9 a.m., hopefully they ran through it in their head this morning. Because we're just going to keep going with the teaching because I have to finish it. I have to finish it today. And this was my last number that I needed to come up with new choreography for. And it's the whole cast number, so it was big. I do have a number that I finished coming up with the choreography, but I haven't finished teaching it yet. We ran out of time. So we have a rehearsal that we called on this Tuesday night, and that rehearsal is to finish learning just the end of that dance. So, but I mean, that choreography is already done, so I don't have to like come up with anything. I just have to teach what we didn't finish. So I'm just like, I have been so overwhelmed lately. Getting that off of my plate it was much needed. It was much needed. I mean, I still have to go to all the rehearsals because I've got to clean the choreography, and there are going to be places that, you know, it just didn't work out the way I had hoped, and I'm going to have to make some small tweaks here and there, but I just don't have to come up with anything new except for those little tweaks, which is easy. I could do those on the fly. So, deep breath. Happy to be finished with this part of the production, and you know what? I am just looking forward to going to see this show with my friends, and then we're going to Rodizio Grill after, which none of us have ever been there, and it's kind of a little bit pricey, which is probably why we don't go. But we're like, this is a special occasion. The tickets were a gift from all of us to my friend for her birthday in September, and we're just finally getting to go. So it'll just be a fun night out. And I have a good friend who has dogs out for me before, who's going to come over and check on my dogs and take them outside, so I don't have to worry about them while we're gone. It's just lovely, just lovely. I'm excited about it. Okay, update. It just turned 8:58, so I have 2 minutes to get there, and I have to get through 2 more lights. I think I can make it like right on the nose, as long as these last 2 lights are not red. If they are not red, I think I can book it into the building. Oh no, only 1 light, and it was green. Guys, we can do this. We can get there on time and not make a fool of myself for being a bad example after my lecture last night. I just need this car in front of me to go a little bit faster. Come on, Audi. Hit the gas, man. It's gonna be so close. I'm gonna have to run. But hey, I'm turning. I'm at the driveway. Peace out. Hey, hello. Dinner time at Rodizio Grill, and there's all these freaking kinds of meats. I can't do it. Holy cow, and it's just gonna keep coming. She's gonna keep coming. Pause on it. You can stop it at any time. Grilled pineapple. Gross. Here comes the meat candy. That was my favorite. Thank you so much. That was the best. Did you like dinner? It was delicious. Did you like the plate?
Best thing ever. It was so amazing, guys. Amazing.
Did you bawl like a baby?
Yes. Tears streaming down the face.
Me too. Okay, so we just got home from the play, and at the end, the Jean Valjean actor dude got up and mentioned that they wanted donations for their Broadway Cares program. And one of the things that you could get if you make a $50 donation was this mystery box. Ooh, and you guys know I love mystery boxes, so my sister and I are splitting the cost of this tiny, tiny little box. So we're gonna see what our prize is from the Les Mis cast for donating $50 to Broadway Cares. Here we go. Dun dun dun. Okay, the very first thing on top, and this is for everybody. It is a postcard. Oh, it looks like Valjean carrying Marius. That's nice. All right, and then we've got a button. Oh, it says Team Cosette, and it's signed by the actress.
That's cool.
That's very cool. We have a letter. We'll look at that in a minute. Ah, Team Gavroche, signed by the actor. Wait, which one was Gavroche? I already forgot.
The little boy.
Yeah, he's from Salt Lake. He is from not Salt Lake, Draper. Nice, local kid. All right, and then we've got a bunch of stickers. It's Cosette saying a heart full of love. And we have, do you hear the people sing? And let's see, we've got these little baby stickers. Oh, there's like 4 of the exact same sticker. It's Valjean fighting with, what's
Javert.
his bucket? Javert. I don't know why I can never remember his name. Javert. Yeah, there's 4 of the same sticker. And there's 4 people at this house. That's nice. Okay, hold on. Gotta get to this thing of thoughts. It looks like another postcard. 2 postcards. And they're both signed, but I don't know who signed them. So this one is the Les Mis with the dude waving the flag, signed by someone. Dude, I have no idea who signed this.
Probably the one waving the flag.
Maybe. And this one is the classic Les Mis colored squares, also signed by someone. It looks like it starts with a V.
Jean Valjean.
That's not what it says.
I don't
It looks
know.
like maybe it's the first name starts with a V, the last name starts with an H. We'll need to look at the
We'll
program.
look at the program.
We'll look at the program. This one just looks like a scribble. So I got nothing. But there's some like lettering here. What is this?
Yeah, it's probably a
Maybe
prop.
a prop.
They did say some of them had props.
Draw near, both of you. I love you dearly. Oh, how good it is to die like this. And thou lovest me also, my Cosette. Oh, is this Fantine's letter to Cosette?
Or is it Valjean's letter?
Or is this Valjean's letter to Cosette that he's writing
have
when he
to-
dies? I'm handing this off to my friend, my roommate, to find out. I don't know, that's nice. We got so many things signed by the cast members, even though I can't figure out who they are.
Well, we know the 2.
Yeah, we definitely have Cosette and Gavroche signed our little buttons. But I'm now it's a journey.
No, I want more. I want to go get a big box.
I gotta go. Yeah, what was it? They had a big box that was $100 that had stuff in it. Now I kind of know what was in the big box. Oh well, say la vie. Okay, we did some research, and this is the actor who played Enjolras, and this one is the actress who played Madame Thénardier. Both of whom, P.S., were amazing. These are awesome. These are awesome.
Okay. Okay, so reading this, it says the Thénardiers were wicked, and I knew well that thou still felt friendly towards thy poor old man.
So clearly, Valjean's letter to Cosette, basically on his deathbed at the end of the show.
It says on here, Cosette, the moment has come to tell thee the name of thy mother. She was called Fantine.
Oh, I didn't know he
Remember
told her
that
in the
name,
letter.
Fantine.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's cute.
Anyway, that's nice. So apparently, at least this is what they said, is these are the actual props that were used in the production, which is awesome. That was awesome. Okay, so I will say, I mean, if you get a chance to go and see Les Mis on tour, it was phenomenal. It was phenomenal, and I don't say that about a lot of shows. We do try and go to a lot of the local productions here. We do try and go into a lot of the regional productions, and there's some semi-professional theaters in Salt Lake we try and hit up, and they're always good. I mean, I usually don't have a ton of bad things to say, but this is I'm not gonna lie, this is the first one that I have been to I was floored with how amazing it was. The talent was insane. The lighting, I do not know who designed the lighting for the show. They deserve an award. It made the show. The lighting made the show. Javert's suicide was like, I have no words. And I have to say, I'm not a crier, okay? I am not a crier as a general rule. I don't cry when I read a book. I don't cry during TV shows. I don't cry at movies. I don't cry in plays. I just don't. And it's not because I don't feel it. It's not because I don't love it. I just, in my head, it's like, I know that it's not, I know it's fictional. I know they're just acting. And so even though I can be very moved by the production and I can love it, just as a general rule, I'm just not a crier. And I tell you what, I not only cried, I bawled my head up. I was just a cry snotty mess. I'm not gonna lie. It was, and even at the time while I was crying, I just kept thinking to myself, what is going on with me? I never cry. This is crazy. And it was, I mean, a lot of people cried at different times, like when Fantine dies, when Gavroche dies, when Eponine dies. I mean, if you didn't know, a lot of people die in Les Mis. And people were crying the whole time. I did not cry until the very end of the show when Jean Valjean dies. And I lost it. Like, it wasn't just like tears. It was like almost a full out sob. And when I stopped to think about it a little bit, I was like, you know what? I don't know that it's entirely the play. I think, as I've mentioned, I've been under a lot of stress lately. Like a lot of stress and anxiety, like a lot. And I don't really have a good outlet for it right now. And I think this play was so good. It was so good and so emotional that it was just like something in me snapped and it gave me the excuse to just let something out. I don't know, but it was good. So if you have a chance to go and see Les Mis on tour, just go. It is long. It was long, but it didn't feel long. But I adore the show. So if you don't adore the show, it might just feel long, but it's so good. Makeup off, face washed, ready for bed. I have a little, do you see that in the background? Do you see that? Hold on. Are you on my pillow? You know that's my pillow, right? My little dirty dog on my pillow? Yeah? Yeah, you don't care. That's okay. I love you. I love you. The 90s are back. I mean, I think we've known that for a while. I mean, this is like just straight up says 90s on it. Oh dear. These are so 90s. Like, I feel like I owned these exact same jeans. Just saying. Here again, you guys. Like, I need an intervention. I'm at Sam's Club. Clearly. I only came in here for these muffins. And I've already stopped to look at jeans. You know, I was serious about the jeans. And those shoes. I'm not buying the shoes. I have too many shoes. I'm leaving with just the muffins. Just the muffins. Back home, and this is pretty typical. I got Flynn here, editing some videos. I've got Abbott here, trying to get me to play ball with them. So, yeah. We're going to get this vlog edited. I mean, I guess you're seeing this vlog. I'm technically editing last week's vlog right now, and it's going up late because I procrastinated it. But again, having puppies with me is nice, so I'm gonna get back to it. Quick check-in. I'm on the, what is like 10 p.m. I'm on the 10 p.m. walk with the dogs. My sister has Flynn way up there, and I'm back here with Abbott. And again, poor decisions were made tonight. I got something in my head about wanting some Ben & Jerry's ice cream. And if I had just eaten a little of that, it would have been fine. It would have been totally fine. I was watching a TV show and wasn't even paying attention to what I was doing. And before I knew it, I had eaten the entire pint of ice cream. The entire pint. And now I feel like I'm going to puke. So, here's to poor choices. Second walk of the day with the dogs. Look at, guys, look. The snow is like gone. Except on the fence next to my house because that never melts. That'll be there till like July. So, anyway. just keep trucking today. Found out my grandma is moving up here from California to Utah. Pretty excited. She's 97, so it'll be nice to spend a little bit more time with her. Oh, geez, these freaking dogs. I gotta go. So, yeah, I'm parked for a second, but I just went to the doctor to have my blood pressure checked because, you know, we had the whole blood pressure issue a while back where it was like crazy high, and he increased my blood pressure medication, which was special. Anyway, I was supposed to go back the next week and get it checked again, and I forgot. So now it's been like 3 weeks. My bad. So I have been monitoring it at home, okay? There's a blood pressure cuff at home, and I've been checking it there, and it has definitely been higher than it should be. So I did go back to the doctor today to get the actual doctor-approved blood pressure check, and it was definitely high. I mean, not as high as the scare, but way too high still. So, I mean, I'm not stupid. It is very, very clearly a mixture of insanely high stress levels that I can't seem to figure out how to alleviate, and bad diet. It's clearly both. It's clearly both. I can do something about the bad diet. I can't even say I've been trying. Mentally, I want to do something, but I'm not actually taking the steps to make it happen. Which is partly because of the stress. And because of the stress, I've been binge eating. I've been binge eating bad. And so it's a really bad vicious circle because I'm really, really stressed, which raises my blood pressure. And because I'm stressed, I binge eat, which also helps raise my blood pressure. So it seems like the key is the stress, because if I can get my stress levels down, I absolutely think that will help the binge eating issue. But I don't know how to get the stress level down because it's mostly, I mean, a big part of it is my job, but I need my job. Changing my careers right now is not an option. And all the show stuff is raising my stress levels. And I can't do anything about that either because I'm committed to those things. The show thing is going to start to get a little bit easier now that I'm done choreographing everything. I have a rehearsal tonight where I need to teach the very end of a dance that they have. I finished the choreography, but I haven't finished teaching the choreography. So tonight I will finish teaching that last bit of choreography, and then I'll be done teaching. Now my responsibilities are not over. I still need to go to the rehearsals. I still need to help them. I still need to clean. I still need to give notes. So, but that is not as stressful. That is not as stressful. But in like, 4 weeks, we have auditions for the next show I'm committed to choreographing, and that one's a doozy. It's Disney's Descendants. That is a lot of dancing. That is a lot of high energy dancing. And I'm looking forward to it because I've never done it before. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna help my stress levels at all. And you know, there's all the family drama going on that I don't want to get into on this channel, but hopefully that is now resolving itself as of yesterday. And my lovely 97-year-old grandma is going to be moving up here to Utah in the next, probably in about 6 weeks or so. And I never get to see her, so maybe that will be nice. Maybe that will help. I will go and visit her a lot, and I don't know. I don't know if that will help or make it worse. Hopefully it will help. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, I'm just taking a little drivey break. I had to leave the house. So yeah, did the blood pressure check, and now I'm just driving. I really don't even have a place in mind to go. I just need to not be in front of my computer at work for just a little while. So, and there we are. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good morning. Well, good afternoon. Yeah, I've just been working my little hiney off today, and my dogs started losing their minds, right? They started losing their minds, and so I'm like, clearly somebody is at the door. And so I thought, oh, you know, UPS or someone's delivering a package, no big deal. So I go and open it, and guess what I found? It is this awesome box from Meters. And I've looked into ordering these boxes before, people. They are very, very expensive, okay? We've got 2 breads in here, some cookies, some kind of a gourmet sauce in there that I can't read, some gourmet popcorn, and a tag that says, "Happy birthday to you." It is nobody's birthday in this house. The last birthday was a month ago, and the next one's not for a few months. So I'm thinking, yeah, somebody screwed up. This got delivered to the wrong address, and there's no note, there's no name, there's literally nothing, just this dumb little card that says happy birthday. So I called Neaters, and they were able to track down the person that ordered it, and it wasn't delivered by Neaters. Apparently, it looks like it was a DoorDash driver who clearly just brought it to the wrong house, but they can't take it back because food, it's against policy. So I just get to keep this happy birthday basket. I tried to be honest. I don't know what else to do. Well, hello. So I'm going to be honest. It's Thursday, and Thursday's weighing day, and I spaced it. 100% spaced it. I mean, honestly, it might have been like subconscious that I didn't want to know, and so I blocked it out. And I don't want to weigh in the middle of the day after I've eaten, and I don't know, it just doesn't go. I weigh in first thing in the morning before I do anything else. So now it's too late. So we're going to do it tomorrow. It's fine. It'll just be a day late. Yeah, just delaying the inevitable. It's fine. Anyway, how are all you doing? I'm at work. Are we enjoying my family art wall back here? Have you guys seen this? So, okay. So I'm going to point out a couple of things. I think there's a couple on the end over there that you can't see, and those are two that I painted. One I painted in college when I was getting my photography degree. They make you take painting because technically it's just an art degree with an emphasis in photography. I don't know if things have changed now, but that was what. So I had to paint. You can't see it. Be thankful you can't see it. It's garbage. The teacher specifically told me that she gave me a B because I tried really hard. I did try. I sucked at it. Anyway, but right there and right here, my lovely aunt, who is a painter, painted portraits of my dogs and gave them to me for Christmas. So, portraits of my dogs. And then this one is actually my roommate, who can draw very well, drew this with colored pencils. You can't see it very well, but it is me in a costume. I played the baker's wife in Into the Woods. And she gave this to me as just a little gift after I played the role. And it's just me in my costume standing in a bunch of trees. And I love it. I think it's so cool. This one over here, you also can't see very well. This one's not family art. So technically I should probably move it because it doesn't fit. I actually bought this at an art show over the summer, and it's gorgeous. Someday I'll zoom in it because you can't see what this is at all. But nobody in my family did it. So I'll probably need to move it. This one is just a bunch of roses. I love my mom. She wasn't the best painter, but she tried really hard. And she painted this and gave it to her aunt. And before her Aunt Bonnie, who was, I guess, my great aunt? Sure. Before my great Aunt Bonnie passed away, she gave this to me and thought that I might like it since my mom painted it. And my mom painted it, so I hung it up. Then up here we have, I know you guys all wanted to hear all about this. If you don't, you can skip. Up here we have this yellow tree. So when I told my mom I was building the house, she told me more than anything, she just wanted me to plant a yellow tree in my yard for her. Where we live, there are just some trees that bloom here, and in the fall they turn this really gorgeous yellow color. And she wanted one, and I didn't have. I think she gave this to me when I lived here, but I didn't have landscaping. I couldn't afford landscaping, so I was just living in dirt. And so after my mom passed away, my roommate drew this for me, which is a yellow tree. She called it my mom's tree, which was really sweet. I cried. I cried a lot. And then this here is a cross stitch of Goofy. Again, someday maybe I'll zoom in so you can see this stuff better. But my aunt, who lives in California, loves doing stuff like this. And it's a watercolor of Goofy, but done in cross stitch. And she gave that to me for Christmas, and I had it framed, and I hung it on the family art wall. So this is my the wall that sits on me behind my office every day. I cannot, with whatever is going on with my blood pressure, people, I cannot do it. So, I mean, I was so thrilled, right, to get off the CPAP. It was a huge win. But if you didn't know, so a couple of years ago, I give blood regularly. I'm O negative, so my mom used to guilt me all the time saying I'm a universal donor, you have to do it. So now it's just ingrained that I give blood as often as I can. And my blood pressure has always been great. Never ever had an issue with my blood pressure. It's always been very normal. And that last time that I went to give blood pressure, it was not only not normal, but it was so abnormally high. They said it was practically, we need to go to the hospital high. And so they took it a couple times. It didn't get lower. I went straight to my doctor. They did my my blood pressure test there was just as bad. And so anyway, I saw the doctor and it was weird. There was no real explanation why all of a sudden out of nowhere, it wasn't even like it was a steady increase. It was just out of nowhere high. And so he put me on blood pressure medication. He put me on 2 different kinds of medication that I was taking, and it worked, and my blood pressure was fine. Since then, I've lost 50 pounds that I've kept off. I did lose more than that, and I gained some of it back, but the 50 I have been able to reliably keep off. So that's something. And out of nowhere, again, my blood pressure has spiked. Not as high as it was that first time, but it's still high. So I went back to the doctor, and so he doubled, I should say, a while ago when I lost 90 pounds, and he took me off of one of the 2 blood pressure medications. So I was only taking one. I gained 40 of those back. But again, I've kept the 50 off, and I've kept it off for like 2 years. So there's that. So recently the blood pressure spiked again. So several weeks ago, I went to see the doctor, and he didn't put me back on the second medication, but he did double the dose of the medication that I was on. So still on that same medication, but doubled the dose, and the blood pressure is not going down. It's not going down. So now he put me back on that second medication that he took me off of last year. So now not only am I back on both medications that I was on originally, one of the 2 is doubled in dose. So anyone out there got any ideas? Because originally we thought it was just my weight. But that hasn't changed. I mean, like I said, when the blood pressure was really bad, I was 50 pounds heavier than I am now. So I've been able to keep that off. So it can't just be related to weight. I know my stress levels are really bad. I know that my stress levels are bad. I've heard stress can really, really affect your blood pressure. So maybe that's it. I don't really know how to decrease the stress levels. Again, if people have ideas, let me know. But yeah, frustrating day for sure that now I have to go pick up another blood pressure medication to get this freaking thing under control. I've got to take the weight loss thing more seriously and at minimum get off those 40 pounds that I lost and gained back at minimum. Although my goal weight is 60 pounds from where I am right now. Because my original weight loss goal was 110. And again, I've got the 50, so I've got 60 more to go. But at this point, I'm not even sure that's going to fix the blood pressure issue entirely. So ideas are welcome. Hey everybody, it is Thursday night. I just got out of rehearsal. Do I have a clip to show you? I don't think I showed you a clip. I don't think I have one. That's okay. You've seen a lot. I mean, it's great. It's going super, 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 super good. Very excited. But now it is 10:37 at night. And I am done. I am done in. Stick a fork in me. I'm done. And I need to go to bed. So I will do my weigh-in in the morning that we don't want to see because I know it's going to be another gain. But, I mean, how much more of a kick in the butt do I need? Like having to get put back on another freaking blood pressure medication. We'll turn a light here for a second. To convince my brain that it's time to stop eating ice cream and chocolate muffins and put on my tennis shoes and go for a walk and eat salads. I know you can eat more than salads, you guys. I'm exaggerating, but I'll see you in the morning. When you already have trouble getting up in the morning, but then you have this going on. What are you supposed to do? Oh, Flinny. Yeah. Flynn doesn't want to get up. Abbott clearly doesn't want to get up. God. What can you do? What can you do? 20 minutes later, look where I still am. Hey, Flinny. Flinny. Good morning. Okay, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I gotta get up. Gotta get up. Hey, but I gotta get up. I gotta get up. I know. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't look at me like that. I'm sorry. It'll be okay. I know. I don't want to get up either. I'm sorry. It's fine. Okay, we did it. We made it out of bed. And I tell you what, it is a sheet of ice out here. So there's this snow, but underneath the snow, it's just pure ice. It is pure ice. So good times in the morning. We aren't looking for a broken ankle. So, we're going to take things slowly. Not that slowly, Flynn. Let's go. Come on. Okay. You see this beware dog sign? This is on my neighbor's fence. This is because some kid's doing a TikTok challenge or something. I'm really unclear about that. Did this thing where they just ran and body slammed the fence and put a huge hole in their fence. They were pissed. They don't really have a dog. They should get a dog. Dogs are nice most of the time. I've thought about putting beware of dog signs on my fence just because I am on a corner as well. And I just don't think these two little butts will scare anybody. But I mean, that neighbor doesn't even have a dog. So, I mean, how is anybody to know? Good morning. So, first of all, I'm just going to say, hold on. Dude, I haven't actually done anything with my hair, but, I've got that natural wave. It's done bad things. It's fine. But I washed my hair yesterday and I used the new, detoxifying. I don't think that's a word. The Living Proof Clarifying Detox shampoo that I got in my Fab Fit Free box. And, my hair, y'all, it's so soft. It is so freaking soft. Again, I know it looks a hot mess right now because it's it has all this natural wave. And then yesterday while it was still wet, I twisted it up and stuck it in a clip. And because I did that, it got all poofy here and then fell straight. It is what it is. Oh, look, my computer monitor turned on. Let there be light. Anyway, so side note, that shampoo, awesome. Next. So I weighed myself this morning, a day late, $1 short. It's fine. I gained another exactly 2.2 pounds, which was what I had gained the week before. So that week where I lost 5 pounds and I couldn't figure out how I did it? Well, it's fine because now I gained it back. So yeah, but I'm going to have a good attitude about it. Because having a bad attitude is not going to get me anywhere, right? What's it going to, it's not going to accomplish anything. It's just going to put me in a bad mood and make me sad. And I've got enough reasons to be sad. I don't need more. So it's fine. I am going to get to work. And as soon as I get a break, I am going to grab a protein shake and I'm going to head out to the car. I'm going to go to the pharmacy and get my new blood pressure medication that I am determined to get off of as soon as possible. So reduce the stress, lose the weight. Reduce the stress, lose the weight. Who's with me? I will see you in the next one with good news. It's going to be an epic difference, man. It's going to be good news.